Aloha folks, and welcome once again to another episode of Swill and Grog's Wonderful World of Beer. Well, it's my last day here in Waikiki, and it's also my last beer review that I'll be doing here. But I do still have a few more beers from here to review, but I'll have to just take them back to Australia with me and review them down under. So there's something for you to all look forward to, folks. Anyway, without further ado, what we're looking at today is this brew here, Steel Reserve High Gravity Lager, which comes in at 8.1% ABV, a whopping 8.1%, folks. And it's brewed and canned by the Steel Brewing Company of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Now, yes, that's just a made-up name for Miller, or SAB Miller, who are actually being taken over, well, in the process of being taken over by AB InBev at the moment. So I wonder what will happen with this brand. All right. Anyway, enough babbling about that. As you can see, it comes in a lovely 24-ounce can, or 710 mils. So let's crack this open and check it out. And I'll pour it out into this I Love Hawaii mug. Okay, so give it a good pour there. Alright, we've got a decent head happening there. Okay. So let's get a closer look at that, folks. Well, as far as the appearance goes, it's a very, very sort of deep orange, golden color. Yeah, it's quite clear, and it's also quite effervescent. You can see a lot of bubbles streaming to the top there. We've got just a little under 2 fingers of bright white fluffy head happening there. Alright, hear that noise in the background? Hopefully you can still hear my voice. Hopefully this shotgun mic is doing its job. Alright, so let's move on to the aroma. Okay. Alright, well, I'm not picking up a terrible lot. Bit of a yeasty sort of aroma. Bit of malt, but like I said in the previous review, getting a bit of a sinus infection, and it's impairing my sense of smell, folks, which is never good for a beer reviewer. Alright, so we've talked about the appearance and the aroma, so it can only mean it's time for the most important part of the review, the taste test. So cheers to you all, let's dive in. Alright, well, it's got a bit of a sort of alcohol presence happening there that sort of comes through in the finish. A sort of slight sort of tartness, you could perhaps say. It's an interesting taste. But yeah, that alcohol presence is definitely noticeable in this one. Yeah, but yeah, I'd expect it to be a little boozy at 8.1% ABV. But yeah, it's got a definite robust sort of flavour to it. The bitterness is quite minimal, and yeah, it's quite smooth as well and full-bodied. So let's have another gulp. Alright, yeah, it's definitely holding that taste profile. Yeah, definitely tasting the alcohol presence in this one. It's not very well hidden. But in saying that, it's still quite drinkable, although it's certainly something that you couldn't session. I think 1 or 2 cans of this will probably, do the trick. Yeah. All right. So as for the price point, well, the price point was excellent, folks. Yeah, you gotta love paying about $2.30 for a 24-ounce can of this, and it's 8.1% ABV. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with that. Yeah, I actually remember my first night here. I saw someone just walking down the street here, just guzzling a can of this. Actually, yeah, got that image stuck in my head. All right, well, let's have one last gulp and give it a score out of 10. All right, well, all in all, it's okay. To be honest, it's probably not something that I'd ever try again. Yeah, I feel that it's definitely got some sort of off flavors happening. It's not exactly what you would describe as inoffensive. Yeah, that sort of boozy taste that it has is not overly desirable, I suppose you could say. So I'd probably give this a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah. All right, so there you go, folks. A 6.5 out of 10 for Steel Reserve High Gravity Lager. So still, if you do see it, maybe give it a go. You might like it. But I can think of lots of better alternatives to this. All right, so that's it from me, and I'll see you all back in Australia. Until then, fare thee well, all.